So welcome sa day 2 ng ating 60 days of basic networking. So kung saan pag-uusapan natin yung mga common concepts, common terminologies, and common configurations or mga bagay na kailangan nating matutunan as an aspiring IT professional or as an aspiring network engineer na related sa networking. So nakita ko yung mga comment nyo doon sa day 1 and it seems marami yung gustong mag-refresh, okay? Or mag-aral at least the basics, okay? So itong ginagawa natin na 60 days of basic networking is intended, okay? Intended para sa mga newbie, beginner, zero knowledge, or career shifter na gustong mag-aral ng networking or at least the basic. Kasi for example, gusto nilang mag-cloud, mag-cybersecurity, and so on. So consider this as a refresher doon sa mga talagang marunong naman na or mga expert na hindi nyo na kailangan to. Okay? Doon sa mga gusto lang mag-refresh or mag-aral doon sa mga bago. Okay? So day 2, ang pag-uusapan natin is all about the common types of network. Okay? So ibig sabihin, ano yung mga common types of network na makakasalamuhan natin in our day-to-day lives or day-to-day tasks and responsibilities as an aspiring IT professional or as an aspiring network engineer. So first one, let's talk about what we call local area network or LAN. So you're probably familiar with this kasi sa bahay nyo, kung nasa small office ka man, most likely they are utilizing yung tinatawag natin na local area network or LAN. So ibig sabihin ng LAN, it's a type of network that connects different devices within a small geographic location such as our home, our office, or our school. Okay? This can be connected by two types of connection, yung tinatawag nating Ethernet cable or via hardwire. Okay? And then yung pangalawa is yung tinatawag nating wireless or by what we called WLAN. Okay, so those are type of LAN like hardwire or wired and then wireless or WLAN. So local area network, maliit na types ng network lang. So yung nasa bahay nyo, like for example, itong desktop natin, yung laptop, itong tablet na ginagamit ko, cellphones namin, TV namin, and so on, they are connected in our local area network dito sa bahay. So most likely, yung mga residential network is a type of LAN. Okay, so usually they belong to one single subnet, like one range of IP addresses, and then usually connected lang sa router na connected na sa internet. So yun yung common setup, yun yung common types of network na tinatawag natin na local area network or LAN. Does that make sense? Again, we're doing a refresh here. Okay, so consider this as a refresher. Now, pangalawa, meron tayong tinatawag, or ito yung example, but before we go with the number 2, ito yung basic example or simple illustration na tinatawag nating local area network. So makikita nyo, we have a router here that may be connected to the internet, probably Converge, PLDT, or Globe. Tapos meron din kaming printer katulad sa bahay. And then for example, meron kaming desktop. Itong desktop na ginagamit ko for recording. Meron kaming smartphone. I'm sure kayo rin. And then other devices na connected. So meron kayong CCTV, kung yung ref nyo connected din sa internet, kung yung ilaw nyo, and so on. So all of them are part of what we call local area network. Kasi local sila doon sa inyo, local sila doon sa lugar. Right? And most likely nga, kagaya na sinabi ko kanina, they are using or under a single subnet or range of IP addresses. So ano yung IP addresses, sir? Ano yung subnet? Don't worry, okay? We're gonna cover that in the coming days dito sa ating 60 days of basics networking. Okay? Pangalawa, also have what we call wide area network. So, from the word itself, wide, medyo pumipiyok-piyok pa tayo, pasensya na kayo. So, wide area network basically is a network that spans in a large geographic area such as cities, countries, or even globally. Okay? So, kapag one, ito naman yung example natin. So, ito yung ginagamit namin sa CCNA Masterclass. So, for example, I have a site here. Sabihin na natin na ito ay Laguna branch. Okay? Connected siya sa dalawang ISP for redundancy. So we have PLDT here, and then we have Globe here. Okay, and then we have data center. So medyo malayo na yan. Like for example, yung PLDT co-location or data center ni PLDT sa Mandaluyong, di ba? PLDT Vitro, and then meron din si Globe sa Makati. So that's still local for the organization or for the company. Dahil kaya lang hindi na siya local air network dahil nga ang nasasakupan niya medyo malawak na. Almost more than 1 kilometer, kumbaga. So, we call them wide area network. And hindi lang siya local kasi pwede ka rin magkaroon ng wide area network, I mean local in country, pwede ka rin kasi magkaroon ng wide area network spreading in different country or different continents around the world. Pero they are private. Ibig sabihin, yung organization lang na yon or yung company lang na yon ang nakaka-connect on that type of network. Or probably yung client or partners nila na talagang inallow nila intentionally. Pero yung public, hindi nila nakikita yon or hindi nila na-access. Does that make sense? Okay? So for example, we set up another branch here. Sabihin na natin na this one, nag-put up tayo ng Laguna, and ito ay sabihin na natin Makati. Okay? So, from Laguna to Makati, medyo may kalayuan yun, di ba? Several kilometers away. Pero, they are connected to one another na yung mga PC, pagka in-access mo yung files from Laguna to Makati or yung printer, for example, na parang nandun ka lang din sa lugar. So, that's still part of their wide area network na parang connected lang sa isa't isa. I mean, connected talaga sa isa't isa, parang nandun lang sa lugar na yon. So, for example, a user or a PC here sa Laguna branch, for example, is trying to access a file na located HR. Sabihin na natin, kukuhanin niya yung mga resume files nandun sa Makati. So, dadaan yung connection niya via the MPLS or SD1, whatever wide area network protocol ang ginagamit ng company. Pag-uusapan natin yan in the near future. Dadaan yun sa ISP, makakarating yun dun sa Makati site, and then ma-access niya yung files na parang nandun lang siya. So, yun yung setup natin, yun yung karaniwang nangyayari when it comes to wide area network. And this is just a basic example. Okay, so sabi nga natin, it can spread all around the globe utilizing the internet. Pero hindi naman ibig sabihin accessible by public. For example, yung sa public, sa mga ibang tao. Okay, o kaya naman, they are utilizing private lines o yung mga tinatawag nating list lines and so on na i-cover din natin in the near future. Okay, so wide area network cover large geographic locations such as city, country, or even globally. Make sense? Good. So, pangatlo, or before we move on, ito pa yung isang example ng wide area network. So, this one naman is via what we call software-defined networking. Kasi yung MPLS is a traditional or old model na ginagamit ng mga ISP. Right now, yung mga ISP as well as yung mga organization or enterprise, they're adopting what we call software-defined networking, kung saan yung wide area network mo, sumasakay na sa internet at ginagamit na yung mga configurable via API ng mga devices. Pag-uusapan din natin yan in the near future. Okay? And then, here's another example. So, kung makikita nyo, we have data center 1, data center 2, we have headquarters here, and then may mga remote office na connected sa headquarters, may central office pa tayo, and so on. SDN yung type of WAN connections niya. Okay, so pag-uusapan natin yung mga protocols in the coming future. Gusto ko lang matouch base muna yung mga basics. Okay, so that is what we call wide area network. Right, now we also have what we call personal area network or PAN, which is understandable naman na siguro from the word itself. So personal meaning a very small network for personal devices covering few meters away, less than 10 meters. So itong tablet ko connected dito sa laptop, that can be a personal area network. Okay naman connected dun sa access point namin, so that can be a personal area network. So ibig sabihin, napakalapit lang, napakaliit lang ng coverage kapag tinawag natin na personal area network. So more likely, this is for personal use. Make sense? Okay, so ito yung isang example ng diagram natin or illustration natin for personal network. So makikita nyo, we have a laptop here na connected sa isang PDA at sa isang mobile phone and desktop PC. Tapos yung PC connected din sa printer. So, few meters away. Okay? Actually, ito lang yung ipin-repair ko dahil ito lang naman yung common types of network na makakasalamuhan nyo. And then yung iba is a combination na of everything na pinag-usapan natin. Okay, meron pang ibang mga terminologies like for example, CAN or Campus Area Network, which is basically a multiple LAN inside a campus building. Okay, we also have what we call Metropolitan Area Network or MAN, which is a combination of LAN din within few or nearby, sabihin na nating blocks or building din, pwede rin yun. Kasi si MAN is inside a WAN pa rin naman. So for example, you have WAN here, pwedeng meron ka dito na multiple LANs, di ba? LANs yan. Nababasa ba? LANs. Okay? And then, meron kang multiple LANs, tapos man mo to man, Metropolitan Area Network, or pwede rin kan, Campus Area Network. Pero they are part of what we call still wide area network kung pagko-connect-connectin mo sila. Does that make sense? So, hindi ko na sinama na yung mga yon dahil sabi ko nga, they might be or there may be combination or variations nung tatlong pinag-usapan natin. Like, local area network, okay, wide area network or WAN, and then personal area network or PAN. Clear? Okay, so we're good with day number 2. Before we end this, here is what kumbaga deciding factor kung anong type ng network yung existing. So usually they are they are ranging from the distance or kumbaga varying from the distance. So pag sinabi natin na personal area network, usually it's less than 10 meters. So few meters away, few steps away, ika nga. So that can be a personal area network. So yung devices mo na connected sa headset mo, that is a personal area network. Kasi kahapon, di ba, pinag-usapan natin, a network is 2 or more devices or gadgets, for example, communicating and sharing with one another. So, kapag dalawa na malapit, personal area network. Right? And then, pangalawa, we have local area network which is less than 1 kilometer. So, we can have a LAN that is set up basta less than 1 kilometer, that can be a part of a local area network. So, yung connections niya, either wired man or wireless or whatever, that can be called local area network. And then, of course, kagaya ng binanggit ko, we can have MAN, okay, Metropolitan Area Network that can range across buildings or probably nearby cities, pero 1 to 50 kilometers yung kaya niyang i-cover. And then, last but not the least, kagaya ng pinag-usapan natin, wide area network can cover great distances across cities, across countries, and all around the globe. So, ang tawag natin doon, wide area network. Okay? Now, that we cover this, okay, in the coming days or probably tomorrow, in day 3 natin, we're gonna move down to, ano ba? Day 3, I think IP addressing or common network devices muna bago tayo mag-IP addressing. Okay? Now, I'd like you to comment what you've learned on this or what your thoughts on this, and see you on day 3.